Sometimes it helps to have visuals when you're trying to make a point. And so I've got a series of animals here, or objects, that help really illustrate points of business that make a big difference. And so what we have here, first of all, is a bull. I bet you can guess what that's for. It means no BS. We want to be open, honest, transparent, and authentic. Then we've got a rabbit here. And we know that and typically when we start to solve a problem, sometimes, maybe often, people run off on a rabbit trail. And so this represents no tangents. And if we do have a rabbit trail, we want to identify it as a rabbit, and we'll put it on our issue list and work on that at a separate time. The cow stands for sacred cows. Well, we've always done it that way, and we don't want sacred cows. I like the flying pig, because you know what? The likelihood of that happening is about the same as a pig flying. So that was a crazy idea. Our elephant here stands for get the elephant in the room on the table. Those things we don't like to talk about, the things we shy away from, but we need to talk about them. So let's get the elephant in the room. We call it going into the danger area. The monkey stands for don't put your monkey on my back. So you have an open door policy. People come to you and wanting you to solve the problem. And what we're saying here is, you come to me with a problem, we'll also bring your solution, because you know what? When you leave here, the monkey is still on your back. Jim Collins talks about the hedgehog concept. My little hedgehog's kind of sick today. He kind of ran out of air. But the hedgehog concept is, what's that big thing that makes you different? And it's what makes you unique in the marketplace. It's your core competency. And then we've got here is a rock. So every 90 days, we live in a 90-day world, we found that that's the right length of time to set goals. And we call those goals, which are SMART goals, but we call them rocks, which means these are the priorities, the things that take first preference in our effort in this next period of time. And so a rock is your top priorities for the 90-day period. And finally, we know that at the top of every organization, there's two distinct roles, and one is visionary, and the other we call integrator. And the visionary is someone who has lots of ideas, they're usually ADD like me, great with people, they're good with sales and all that, but they really have a hard time staying focused. So we have a Rubik's Cube here for them to play with, and this one actually cannot be solved, and so they can play with it all day. So that's our little illustration of animals and things that represent business concepts.